Good evening, people of the world. How are we? How is everybody doing? How's everybody's Monday? Let me know as we join the parade tonight. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Long Run Show live on the 40 Runs YouTube channel on a Monday night, and we're also live on a Friday. But tonight we are here for you, to listen to your questions, to answer your questions, whether it's about coaching stuff, whether it's about running shoes, whether it's about, I don't know, anything you want to talk about. So get your questions, comments in as you go through the evening. I'll remind you in a minute. Unfortunately, we do not have the Matt Nash question tonight, guys, because he's not very well. So all you regulars who know Matt Nash, can you all wish him well? That would be great because he's not very well. So we're not going to have a Matt Nash question. If anybody wants to take the mantle on, maybe Mick, I've just seen in the comments, maybe you have a Matt Nash question. Is anybody going to step up and take the Matt Nash question tonight? Let me know. Put it in there. As you're joining us slowly, I shall wrap you up in the world of 40 runs and let you know what's coming this week. So a couple of videos this week, which may or may not be of interest. Firstly, on Tuesday, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow, we've got the Hyperion Elite 4 PB video because I raced in that on Sunday. Today's Monday, isn't it? So that was from yesterday. So I filmed that. That's coming tomorrow. So the Hyperion Elite 4 with the PB foam in it, the race sort of conclusions coming tomorrow. So check that out. We have a video dropping on Thursday, which is an embargoed shoe. That embargo lifts on Thursday, and that's the Puma Forever Run Nitro 2. I would strongly recommend you check that video out. And then on Saturday, once I get back from my run, I'm going to film, if I get time, I plan on filming a Pegasus Premium video and putting that out. So that's the plan. So the video on Saturday will come later than it normally does. Okay, so just to pre-warn everybody, the Pegasus Premium, I aim to film that at the end of the week, because the plan with the Pegasus Premium is to do a full week of training in them before we put a video out. There's about 6 billion videos out on the Nike Pegasus Premium. So pick your weapon of choice, whoever you want to watch on that. But my video on that shoe won't come out until at the earliest Saturday, because I want to do a full week of training in them, which is, I think, the best way to approach that shoe. So that's going to be, probably on Saturday. So you're going to have to wait for that one. So just a bit of a shout out. Again, if you're joining us in the first 5 odd minutes, get your questions and comments in, whatever you want to know, whatever you want to do. Thanks to everybody who said hello to me over the weekend, really. I was at Bushy Park on Saturday, the home of Park Run, and that was nice, and people said hello. And then on Sunday at the Watford half, thank you to everybody who also said hello there. I really appreciate it. It was really nice. So yeah, it was a interesting event. I enjoyed that. Ran that with Ben and his annoying bag. But yeah, I ran 3.5 minutes quicker than I ran last year. So that's good news, isn't it? So yeah, marathon training is starting to pick up speed. See what I did there this week. So yeah, be interesting. We're starting to get serious. So let's see how we go on with marathon training and go from there. Okay, we're just starting. Some of the questions are coming in. Yeah, so again, if you're joining us a little bit late, get your questions, get your comments in. I'll work through those. They don't have to necessarily be shoe related. If anybody wants to take up the Matt Nash question tonight, because he's not very well, I see some of you guys are already wishing him well, which is really nice. So Matt's a regular on the live stream on a Monday. So make sure somebody takes up the mantle. Now, Matt's questions are always very serious and very well constructed and thought-provoking. So is somebody going to step up tonight? This is what we want to know. So yeah, I think that's it in terms of videos this week. We've got a few shoes we still can't talk about. We've got some other shoes that I'm doing, which I'm struggling to get the miles I need to get in them. But we've got, I'm doing a cool video with some other shoes, which you'll see when I get round to it. What else? What else? What else? I think that's probably about it at the moment. Next race is Winter 10K. Anybody else doing that? I'd be interested to know if anyone else is doing the Winter 10K. But yeah, so I think that's it really. It's sort of all systems go. It's probably a better way of explaining it. Yeah, so I ran the park run in the Brooks Launch 11, which was a surprising shoe for me. Even though my mate told me to wear a road-based shoe for Bushy Park Run, and I needed something with more grip than that shoe, I still enjoyed that shoe. So yeah, I'm probably gonna put my thoughts down on that one at some point as well, because that was good. Oh, I did tell you what I did get. These I'm holding up on the podcast, Adidas Adios Pro 4 in the lucid lemon color. What do we think? I like them, don't you? Oh, look good, don't they? The only color I've seen that sort of looks close to this is there's a red colorway, and I'm not a big red fan, but I just think these look sweet as. I may wear these at the Winter 10K. I'm not sure yet. I may have that Hoka shoe, the one with the stupid name, Cielo 2.0, 6.8, 4.2, whatever they call it. But I'm tempted to rock these. Don't know. But there we go. So they're in. Awesome, aren't they? So again, last shout. If you're joining us live, get your questions, get your comments in. We shall work through. I appreciate some of you guys join later because Mike's on, Confuzi's on, and then you pick us up afterwards. So good evening, everybody. Mick's going for 43 minutes. I may try and sneak out earlier, Mick, because I want to finish Goliath tonight. Matt from Sydney, hero. Thanks, Gary. Finish the warm up now onto the mate. So okay, he must have finished. Mike's finished. Wonder if you had a crack with the Cumulus 27. No, don't have the Cumulus 27. Big fan of Cumulus 26, but I do not have the Cumulus 27. I'm half expecting not to get it, to be honest with you, from ASICS. Mainly because probably of my Nimbus video. So we shall see. But if I don't know, I might speak to Start about them, Start Fitness, and see if we get them. If you think, all right, question for you guys: do you think I need to review the Cumulus 27? You let me know. Everyone's so Matt, if you're listening, everyone's giving you some good luck messages, get well messages, even better. So wishing everybody. That's what I like about real community. So thank you very much. The Pegasus Premium looks like a leisure and gym shoe. I'm gonna hold my tongue on the Pegasus Premium, and I don't want to rush a video out after 2 runs. So I'm going to wait, and I'm going to put the video out hopefully at the end of the week if I feel that I'm a point in which I can do that. So I shall see. But again, I'm not going to rush a video out for views on that shoe. Okay. I hope that's all right. Solomon, yes, I mentioned it at the front end. If you're coming in late, I have 3 videos planned this week. First one is the Brooks Hyperion Elite 4 PB. It's a racing shoe, so I did a race in them and then reviewed them. It's quite a unique thing to do, apparently. So that's coming on Tuesday. And then on Thursday, the embargo lifts on the Puma Forever Run Nitro 2. So there will be a video out on that shoe on Thursday, and I would watch it. And then, as I said, on Saturday, I plan to put out a video on the Puma on the Nike Pegasus Premium. And that video will come out a little bit later than normal because I'm going to film it on Saturday. So I'll rush a video out then. All right. Kurt. England Athletics offer 15% discount if you link your affiliation with a Sports Shoes Ultra account. That includes the Adios Pro 4. Might actually be something worthwhile from them for a change. Yeah, I think also if you have Vitality, as well. You can get a discount. I get a discount there. I would say again, if anybody's looking to get England Athletics membership, do that through 40 Runs because we're cheaper than England Athletics, and you can obviously get all the benefits of being 40 Runs where there's no benefits being part of England Athletics. But if you want the affiliation, it's cheaper to get that through 40 Runs than it is through England Athletics themselves. Evening, Darren. Good to see you at the weekend. Thanks very much for the cake. I really enjoyed that. Matt got a new PR. Ring the bell. Well done. Finished with 41.45 in an Ohio 10K. Wow. In the Takumi Sens. 6th overall. Well done, Matt. That's a strong showing in the Takumi Sen. Still a good show. How are you, Fordy? I'm all right. I'm up. Actually, I don't know when the video come out. I've been struggling with sinusitis. I've got a steroid thing here. I even had a nosebleed on today's run. So I'm struggling with a bit with the old sinusitis at the moment. But thanks for asking. I appreciate that. But yeah, so we're just battling through. What's this next one? I got a treadmill last week and getting zapped like crazy every time I touch the metal frame or speed dial, especially bad with Continental rubber outsoles. Any hints on how to prevent? Blimey. I've got absolutely no idea. He's asking, or she's asking a question about avoiding getting static on the treadmill. It's got to be, it's got to be the surface, isn't it? So maybe try a different outsole. Just an idea. Cool. Never heard that question before. You have to remember, I am thick. I'm a very good coach, but not very good at that sort of stuff. Joshua is looking to upgrade daily trainer in the near future. Currently using the Saucony Tempus and loved them. Yes, Joshua, you need to watch Thursday's video on the Puma Forever Run Nitro 2. I'm going to say nothing more than that. Just watch that video. I think you will like it. I think you'll like it a lot. Yes, Lisa's looking forward to the Winter 10K. If you missed that at the start, I am doing the Winter 10K. I hope to see loads of you there. It's going to be a good event. And so I'm not sure if I'm going to be rocking the Adidas Pro 4 or that new Hoka. I'm not sure yet. We shall see. Chairman Antelope is off running at the moment with a chest infection. I wish you better. 9 weeks from his marathon, so very stressed. How long have not training for? I need to scrap my goal time or call it off completely. Well, I wouldn't be looking at the moment at running a time. If you've been sick, if your training's interrupted that much, I wouldn't be looking to run a time. I would just get yourself back to fitness and then make a call nearer the time. But I would take that pressure off of yourself so you don't have the stress, because that won't be making you feel any better. So I would do that. All right. But wish you better anyway. Do wish you better. Tom, evening 40, had a great run yesterday at the Warwick half. Wore a pair of Nike Zoom Fly 6. Very good shoe and got a good time. Great to see Velo 40s there too. Really made the day worthwhile. That's good to know, Tom. Well done. Yeah, it's a good shoe, the Nike Zoom Fly 6. I think it's one of the best Nike shoes for a long time, actually. Outside of obviously the premium sort of racing shoes. I think it's a really good shoe. The Nike Zoom Fly 6. Yeah, really enjoy it. If I wasn't in the premium this week, I'd probably, now you've said that, probably drag them out, but yeah, I'll have to wait to get them back out until I get some of these shoes, mileage in these shoes done and dusted. Can you create a workout plan or for back-to-back ultras, looking at running Dublin to Dingle over 4 to 5 days next year? Blimey, sounds like a very, very crazy idea. Not sure I would do that personally. Looks a tough ask, that one. Chairman Antelope's loving the colour of my Adidas Pro 4s. If you didn't see that, I've got the brand new Lucid Lemon colour. Yeah, Ian, honestly, they look banging. Oh, Chris Smith could take the sort of come on as a substitution for Matt Nash, who's sick this week. Okay. Here we go. 40. With the rise of super shoes and advanced tech, do you think runners are becoming too reliant on gear rather than good training? Yes, I do think there is an element of that. You need to get in the gym. You need to do your cross training. You need to do your recovery work. You need to eat better. You need to hydrate better. You need to do all those sort of things. Tech will get you so far. Okay. But ultimately, it comes down to you as a human being. And remember, that tech is built to interact with you as a human being. Okay? It's not built the other way around. They don't go, oh yeah, we're going to do this, and then slot the human in. They build it around the human and the biomechanics and the way they run and all that sort of stuff. Okay, so just think about it. You need to do the hard work. All right, so don't get reliant on technology too much. Okay, all right. Janet was on the podium this weekend. Well done. Third female at a trail half marathon in Northern Ireland. And she loves my Pro 4s. Here they are. Lucid Lemon, people. Lucid Lemon. We're going lucid. Well done, Janet. Good job. Hi, Fordy. I'm looking for a comfy long run recovery shoe. I'd avoid the More V5. I'd go with the Mag Max. That's my pick out of those, actually. I filmed a video, Mag Max, Glycerine Max, Nimbus 27. So watch that when it comes out. But out of those two, I'd pick the Mag Max. The Mag Max is much more runnable than the V4, the More V5. I absolutely love the More V5, but as a sort of walking about shoe recovery shoe. The Mag Max with the nitro foam just has that ability to give you a bit of feedback, a bit of propulsion when needed, despite the size of it. It's a great shoe. Mag Max is a brilliant shoe. Okay, Rob's tempted by the Pro 4. Joe wants me to put the Pro 4 down because I'm giving Mick ideas, even though he has the white pair. Mick, don't look at these lovely Lucid Lemon ones that I've got in my hand. Okay, Mick, whatever you do. If you're listening to this as a pod on your run, you'll have to watch it back. Yeah, apparently I'm going to be 5% faster in the lemon colorway. I hope so. Hads B, see you at the London Winter 10K. Have loved my Gel Cayano 31. Thanks to your suggestions over the weekend for a very comfortable 15K. Training for London Landmarks as an A race this spring. Good luck. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be there. First time ever missing London Landmarks because I've got to run the Brighton Marathon, which is a bit annoying. But there we go. Big Matty Carpenter. Are all new daily trainers getting a bit too squishy nowadays? I struggle. They are. Some of them are, yeah. I think if you look at something like the Neo Zen, which for me is just too soft, but there is plenty of options out there. The good thing is, despite the shoes being really, really soft and that lot, there are plenty of options out there now. So you can find something that probably will work for you. So hunt about and find them. That's the cool thing with having so many like shoe reviews now on YouTube and whatnot. You'll find someone who's very similar to you and likes what you like. And yeah, you can pick them from there. Tom's looking forward to the Winter 10K as well. 6th time running, ready to high five some polar bears. Make sure you high five me as well. Say I will be there. Okay. Ollie has got a question. Hi, Fordy. Worn support shoes, but need neutral shoes. Been running in mixed Adios SL2s and they're working good, but I need something for Manchester Marathon. Any ideas, please? Maybe the Nova Blast. Why was you wearing support shoes? And what made you go on to a neutral shoe? I'm interested to know that. I would stay away from the Nova Blast if you like the Adidas SL2 for Manchester. I'd probably go put you in a pair of Boston 12s or 13. 13 maybe out by then. But I would go Boston 12 for you. But interested to know. Who's this? Dan's been making use of the 40 Runs discount code to start fitness. Well, a legend. Smash that. Okay. Matt Nash question. Matt Nash wannabe question. Training for a marathon is a significant commitment that requires a structured approach to ensure both physical and mental readiness. What advice would you offer? So this is from Gary. Good question, Gary. Training for a marathon is a significant commitment that requires a structured approach to both physical and mental readiness. What advice would you give? I would say, yeah, I'd get the structure in your life and be prepared to make sacrifices. Be prepared to make that commitment to yourself and that you're going to be selfish and then you're going to have to adapt to what you're doing because it is hard. It's a huge commitment. You're going to be running sometimes, long hours. You're going to be training a lot. You're going to be running a lot. You're going to be putting your body through stress. You're going to be putting your mind through stress. So you've got to have the commitment to do that. You've got to have that commitment to show up every day, and to do the best for yourself. So it's having that structure in place, but it's having the commitment to doing that, to going on that journey. I would say you've got to own it. You've got to own it. Rob's loves the Lucid Lemons. Very tempted, but they already have the Boston 12s and Pro 4s, Endorphin Pro 4s. So probably leaning towards the silver and red colorway. Yeah, I like that as well. Kevin, are you saying I'm going to be giving Puma more of my money as the Forever Run 2 is going to be decent? Kevin, you'll have to wait till Thursday's video, but I wouldn't be spending your money on takeaways this week or anything else that you spend your money on. I don't know what I'm joking, Kevin. You might want to save a few quid for this week. That's all I'm saying. But that's a good point what Joshua just made. He's got quite a wide foot, so the Puma Forever Run Nitro shoes won't work because Puma, as everybody knows, are quite narrow. So the Tempest may be the option for you. Tempest 2. Might have to stick with them, big boy. Okay, Mick's looking forward to the Winter 10K. He's going to be running it in his new shoes that he's now going to buy. Sorry about that, Mick. Okay, Mark Rogers. Any recommendations for wide-fitting shoes for running my first marathon? Yeah, I would have a look at the stuff from Puma. It's the worst place to look. From Brooks, because Brooks do wide options. Also, New Balance have some wide options as well on some of their shoes. So have a look at them. The Glycerine 22, we did a video at the weekend. There's some other shoes that I prefer. We'll check that video out. But the good thing is with the Glycerine 22, for example, is you can get different fits in terms of the widths. So that's always a good thing. Oh, I was trying to rub my ear, but I've got my earphones on. That's always a good thing with the Brooks shoes. But I said, check out the New Balance ones as well. But you can't go wrong with those. I'm just going to have some of this. Cheers, everyone. Right. Okay. Let's carry on. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. I really do appreciate it. Get your questions and comments in, and I will hit them before I finish. Morning, 40. Morning. So where are you in the world? It's quite a pretty cool thing. What did you do to become a coach? I went through England Athletics, and I got my qualifications through them. I'm actually running, and I'm an athletics coach in England Athletics. There's several qualifications, but I started out and done the sort of, well, I did the run leadership and all that sort of stuff, assistant run leader, whatever they call it, and then done the run leadership. But then I went into coaching. I did the sort of assistant, is there assistant coach? I can't remember. And did the coaching. And then I then went into the athletics as well, because there's a different badge for as an athletics coach. And then you can then specialize off of that. So I specialize in endurance as well. So yeah, I've got a couple of qualifications. So that's the route I took. I think that's what's the best way to describe it? I'm comfortable with the route I took. I know there's some places that pop up and say you can become run coach and all this sort of stuff, but I'm not overly convinced by their certifications. Again, that's just me. I see some people on TikTok saying they're a running coach, but actually, when you look at the coach qualification they've done, it's not worth the paper it's written on. Yeah. That's the route I took. I went through the England Athletics system and learned my method that way. The cool thing is when I did my coaching badges, it wasn't virtual, it was physical. So that was much better. Nowadays, a lot of it's virtual and stuff like that, but we did a lot. I remember one course I went on, I drove to Swansea for the weekend to athletics track. So, yeah. Yeah, so there you go. Oh, he's in Vietnam. How cool is that? Okay, hang on. So I just belched. So that's why I did mute. So I know you probably didn't want to know. But you might wonder what I was doing at that coke. Do you remember that time? I remember years. Was it years ago? It was last year, and I left the mic on when I'd done that by accident. Anyway, moving on. Nice. Thanks everybody who's joining us. I really appreciate it. Make sure you do give the stream a thumbs up. Make sure you've all subscribed, by the way. And I need you all also to tell everyone about this live stream. That's the key. Yeah, I can't pay for adverts, so I need you to tell everybody. Okay, it's your job. You're all in charge. You're all in charge of marketing. You've all been given a job tonight, other than Matt, who's off sick. Everybody on here, you're all in charge of the 40 Runs marketing department. You need to go and tell one person, at least. If you all tell one person about this live stream, then we'll keep doubling it every week. See what I did there? We'll soon get to those 22 million subscribers. Debbie, Chris and I are doing the Winter 10K and Victoria Park Run the day before. Okay, cool. So I'll see you there, Debbie. I'm going to be there. It sounds like it's going to be a bit of a 40 Runs event by the sounds of things. Okay, who's this? Jarred my knee 10 days ago. Now following physio's advice. Good. However, worried that time out from marathon training will impact on marathon at the start of May. More gym time required. Yeah, just listen to the physio. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Chris Smith, I've got the Hyperion Max 2. Have you seen the black and gold colorway in that, by the way? But getting leg fatigue quickly, looking for a race day shoe with comfort and energy return. Torn between the Pro 4 and the Saucony Pro 4. What would you recommend for our marathon? I'd go the Saucony Pro 4. And also look at the New Balance SE Elite version 4. Is what I'd look at. Hi, Chris. Just got home from leading the Southampton satellite group. Good boy, Adam. Make sure you keep growing that. Get out in the community, Adam. I know you're in the store, but I need you to get out in the community and tell everybody about it. Get in local Facebook groups. Get out there wherever you can and push it, okay? Get people along to that. It's your job. You're in charge of Southampton. You're the mayor of Southampton. Get on it. But no, good job, bruv. Good job. I use the Super Blast 1 and 2 and Nova Blast 4. Would Metaspeed Sky plus Paris be suitable? Tough on that, bruv, because they're a funny old shoe, they are. They're a good shoe. They're a fast shoe. I like them. But only up to half marathon. It's quite skinny in the heel. You've got to be like on it, on your toes, getting after it. I prefer the versatility of the Saucony Pro 4, Adidas Pro 4, although the Adidas Pro 4 is a little bit less versatile than the previous version, those sort of shoes. But yeah, I mean, the Meta Sky Paris is a good shoe, but I would, personally, I wouldn't take that to a marathon. I was umming and ahhing, wasn't I, for London? And it is a good shoe. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a cracking shoe. But I don't think I run fast enough for that shoe to get it through the marathon distance. Don't neglect the Puma Elite 3, by the way. It's a good shoe as well. Ollie got his sorry, which one? I know I'm not going to say it anymore. I've got my gait analysed 9 months ago when I first started running, then got injured in November during my first half marathon, saw physio, and he's done another gait on me. It turns out I only need neutrals. So I wonder where you got your first gate done. Either way, get in the gym. Darius, hi 40. What race shoes would you recommend for a heavy runner who runs a sub 5-hour marathon? Adidas Pro 4? No, it's not a good idea. It's too soft. Go on to my video. I did a video for people who run over 4 hours. Check that out. It's on the channel. Honestly, that's not me just sending you to a video, but there's a few options on there. Go and watch that video after. As soon as we finished here, Darius, go and watch that video. Okay. Marathon shoes for plus 4 hours or something like that it's called. Yeah, sorry, Kevin. No takeaways for you this week. Puma's going to be taking, well, Start Fitness will be taking your money because you'll be able to get discounted if you use code FORDY RUNS. Mick has also lent me his Bostons, but they're a bit big, annoyingly. Yeah, there you go, Ollie. So Bostons is the way to go. Tell you now. I tried the Pro 4s. This is John, by the way. I tried the Pro 4s on install and found the 4 for unstable for me. Okay, guess I'll have to keep looking for Pro 3s on sale. Any suggestions for a feeling shoe for a half or full? I mean, the Pro 3 was a very good shoe. Try the SC Elite version 4. But I know what you mean about the new Pro 4. I'm just holding up the Pro 4 if you're listening to this pod. Because where they've shifted the sort of toe spring or the rocker, they've made it, much more aggressive back to here. This is very soft under 4 foot here. So it's very aggressive on the toe. Very much come over from the Evo shoe. So yeah, I can understand what you're saying, where the other shoe was delayed, let's say, in terms of the rocker. But yeah, have a look at that. The SC, or maybe even the Pro 4 from Saucony. Ain't a bad shout. Mick, while training for a marathon for some of the speed sessions, would you do these on a track? Yeah, you always use a track. Track's good because you can dial in what you're doing. And would you use plated shoes? I'd use a shoe that is good for you for those sort of harder sessions. I mean, if you had the money, you'd go out and buy something like a Takumi Sen or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like a proper workout shoe. But it's money, innit? Johnny, Deviate Nitro 3 is an awesome shoe. Yeah, that's what I said about the Elite 3. Did you go half a size up? I did, and that's why we have them. So again, if you've not seen the videos on the Pro 4, Adidas Pro 4, I've said all the way through, you need to go up half a size. So yes, that the reason I have them is because they're half a size bigger. Mike Gordon, 40. Is the Nova Blast 5 good for easy long runs? Yes, it is. It's a good versatile shoe. The great thing about the Nova Blast 5 is it's so versatile. You can do those easy long runs in it. You can do a bit of faster working, do those daily miles in it, do a bit of everything in it. That's why it's a good one. Mike, I like my faster. You're asking that. Darren, Extreme Parkrun is going to be a blast. What a way to celebrate our anniversary. Yeah, good luck to you. We'll talk about that on Friday's pod, no doubt. Mick's giving a shout. Anyone in the Walsall area? Mick started our local Walsall group. So if you're around that area, please get along to that. That'll be free to join, get involved. Fiona, how true to size do you think Saucony Pro 4s are? Yeah, true to size for me. I'm a UK 9.5 in my Saucony Endorphin Pro 4s. Saucony Endorphin Pro 4s, that's right. And I've never had an issue with sizing. That's one thing I've really liked about the Saucony Endorphin Pro 4 and Pro 3. I've always known what size they are. So I've always gone, bosh. I think I've worn a couple of pairs straight out of the box at start. I've sent me from, various races and things like that or whatever. I've run them straight out of the box. Absolutely fine. So, yeah, they do fit true to size. No problems there in terms of size in the Saucony Endorphin Pro 4. Emma. Hello, Emma. I've always run in New Balance 880. The version 15 are new out, but thinking I should try something else, different for once. Any recommendations? I know what you mean. You sort of it gets a bit boring, doesn't it? We're running in the same shoes. Let's have a look. Should we go on to Start Fitness and see what we can find? 880. Let's have a look. Okay. I'm just going on to the Start Fitness website, by the way. What don't you like about the 880, by the way? Let me know. I think it's a good, interesting shoe. It's that sort of it's that sort of halfway ground, isn't it, between the 1080 and the more V5. I suppose that's a way to put it. Let's have a look. That's right. I'm on the Start Fitness now. Have you thought about it's a bit cheaper? Where are they? What about the Mizuno Neo Vista? Soft. It's got a plate in it. It's not a bad shout. It's whether you're after a plate. I tell you what, it's a good cheap shoe. 89 quid. The Magnify Nitro 2 from Puma. Oof. Stay away if you've got a wide foot though. I still can't believe the price, by the way, of the Saucony Triumph 22. I think it's outrageous at £170. Where is it? There it is. So maybe you should try these. Okay, you ready? This is one of my favorite shoes at the moment. The Adidas Supernova Prima. Oh, check out my video on them. Something really different. I think that's a cracking shoe. And it's £119. and you're going to get a discount code on top of that, using my code 40 runs start fitness. So have a look at them. Supernova Prima. It's another shoe maybe to look at instead of the 880. Just an idea. Look at this. Howdy from Prescott. Love Prescott. Really enjoyed when I was in Prescott. Have you tried this brand, Valkyrie? No, I've not tried Valkyrie. They don't send me shoes. They might have been one of the brands that I turned down. I turned down Mount to Coast or whatever they're called, and some other thing. I've turned a couple of them down. Might have been. I don't know if I've turned them down or not, but no, I've not tried them. So, hey, Herms is in here. Big Alex Herm. Make sure you're following him on Instagram. He's my hero. I absolutely love you, Herm. How do I fix shin splints and run more like you, coach? If you've got shin splints, probably because you're overdoing it, big boy. So you need to sort that out first. Then I need you to decrease your volume, but increase the quality. I need you to get in the gym. I need you to strengthen your core. I need you to work on your glutes. I need you also to make sure that you're massaging the hell out of your calves, and I need you to strengthen your calves as well, by the way. Shin splints is usually an overuse issue, but if you're weak in those areas that I've mentioned, that will impact onto your shin splints, or give you shin splints. So it starts off, as I said, as an overuse, overtraining thing. And that's because the loads and everything, and you probably can't take that volume because you're not strong enough, that you've not done the work in the gym. That's usually what it is. It's hard, doesn't it, big boy? It's hard. So yes, if you was my client, we would reduce everything down. We'd get you into the physio. We'd get that sorted out, get you some exercises. Then we'd build your mileage up. But more importantly, we'd work like an absolute devil in the gym. All right. Love you, brother. Okay. I think I've answered that one. TYR, Valkyrie things. Not so I won't, but it's like... really like the Topo Mountain Racer 3 for trail running. Need EE speed bikes, but these are perfect. There are any options to look at. So you're looking for a mountain racing shoe. I like this. I'm a big fan of ASICS trail shoes. I'm not a particularly good, strong trail runner at all. So I'm probably the worst person to ask in regards to trail shoes. But my trail shoes, just saying that. But I don't particularly do much trail running. And when I do go trail running, I go up there to enjoy myself. So I'm transparent as always. I'm probably the worst person to ask. Sorry, brother. Any views on the Mizuno Skyrise 6? Supposed to have Energy Next midsole. Looks like a normal shoe versus the... I've not tried it. Yeah, I don't think... Well, I know Mizuno won't send it to me because they don't have the budget. So I will not make a comment on that because I've not tried the shoe. So sorry about that. I can say that I like the Energy Next midsole. I can tell you that, but I don't particularly like it in the Neo Zen on its own without a plate because it's a bit too soft for me. Okay. When does the Skechers embargo live to talk about the air shoes seen at the running show? I can talk about them now. If you've not seen the video from this weekend, all the shoes were in that video. If you're interested in Skechers shoes, watch my video from the National Running Show. I showed all 3 shoes off. Is there a particular one you're interested in? I can tell you a bit about it, what I know about it. There is an embargo on it, but I can't show it, but I can tell you some stuff if you want to. We've also have a look at the video I did on Skechers shoes recently because all the information about stack heights and stuff like that was on there. Horse, any advice on how to train one's gut only on long runs, all runs, even shaking gels on empty stomach in the morning? In terms of training your gut, firstly, I find that you need to introduce the stuff as early as you can into your training. Try and find a routine that works for you. Also, look at what you're eating in the lead up to that run. So the night before and in the morning, the gaps that you're leaving for digestion, things like that. Are you having things like a dairy? You might be intolerable to that you don't realize. Admin's famously changed her Weetabix from milk to water, and it was like a game changer for her. So stuff like that's important. But yeah, play around with your gels, practice them on long runs, practice them on medium distance runs as well. Find one that works for you. Have a look at how much how much water content's in them as well. Some of them are really heavy in terms of the amount of sugars and stuff in them, and that can throw you out. So have a look at that sort of stuff as well. We recommend Kendall, the Kendall Mint Company on 40 Runs. They're our official fueling partner. If you go over to Kendall and use the code 40 Runs, you're going to get a discount. So have a look at that. That's mint, natural mint, obviously, which is anti-inflammatory. So that tends to work. As somebody who's got a bit of IBS, that tends to work. For me, Herms is an inspiration. I'm not making it up. I love him. He's honestly, his content is brilliant, and he's just a genuinely good guy. And I know he's here, but I'm just telling you. I needed to answer to send to my DMs. I get about it. I don't have the issue, luckily. Good boy. Send them my way, Alex. We do coach people in the US. Best running belt to get. The naked ones are pretty good. The flip belt ones are pretty good. And then somebody's also backing me up in the magnify. Mick, at what time did you say, Mick? I'm just 43 minutes. He's always bloody right. It's so annoying. That's it, team. We've reached the end. Thank you very much to every single person who's joined me tonight on the live stream. I've really enjoyed hanging out with you. I genuinely, seriously mean it from the bottom of my heart. It means the world to me. You tune in on a Monday. Again, you're all in charge of marketing at 40 Runs. You need to go and find somebody to tell about this live stream so they join us on a Monday. Got it? Okay, that's over to you. I'm back live on Friday. Got no idea what we're talking about. It's on the schedule, but not sure. I think that's it. I shall see you on Monday. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at 40_runs. We're doing the Pegasus Premium test this week. So we're going to be hammering them hard. I think I've actually deleted the outro. Oh, no, I've got it. So I shall see you. I shall see you all on Friday. Bye-bye.